Hi, I'm Sarika, and you have to subscribe to Siddharth Kannan's YouTube channel right now. Please.
जब आप बड़े पर्दे से बहुत टाइम से गायब थी, नहीं थी, उस वक्त क्रेविंग्स थे स्क्रीन पर होने के लिए, या फिर आपने कॉन्शियसली बोला कि आई वांट टू कट ऑफ फ्रॉम द बिग स्क्रीन?
एक बार मैं कॉन्शियसली गई थी जब अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट्स नहीं आ रही थी 2016 में, और मुझे लगा, और वो मेरे बहुत फ्रेंड्स हैं जो एक्टर्स हैं, हम बोलते हैं उसमें एक्चुअली लोगों को लगता है बहाना है, मगर 60-70% हम सब सच कहते हैं कि अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट नहीं आ रही है। एंड मुझे लगा ये वेस्ट है ना, लाइफ रोज़ सुबह उठते हैं, सो जाते हैं, अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट नहीं आई, ये क्या बात है। सो देन आई टुक अ कॉन्शियस डिसीजन दैट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एक्ट फॉर अ ईयर। लेकिन वो 1 साल 5 साल हो गया, बिकॉज मैं थिएटर में चली गई और वहाँ इतना मज़ा आया बैक स्टेज करने में कि वो छोड़ ही नहीं पाई मैं 5
तो
साल
आप बैक स्टेज कर रही थी?
जी बिल्कुल बैक स्टेज, मतलब बेसिक बैक स्टेज वर्क, नथिंग टू डू विद एक्टिंग, नथिंग टू डू विद
You know, if I look at your filmography, all right, you've done so much work. But उस जमाने में कहानियां आती थी कि यार एक्टर एक्ट्रेस बैठे हुए हैं सेट पर और डायरेक्टर और राइटर उस वक्त सीन्स लिख रहे हैं। ये सब आपके साथ होता था क्या?
बहुत कम, सब फिल्मों में नहीं होता था। जहाँ अच्छे डायरेक्टर्स होते थे वहाँ तो कभी भी नहीं होता, और बचपन में तो कभी भी नहीं देखा मैंने ऐसे, बिकॉज वो इतनी लंबी जर्नी थी। वहाँ पर आपके पास ऋषिकेश मुखर्जी, बी आर चोपड़ा, यश अंकल, सो सवाल ही नहीं उठता। फिर गुलजार साहब, बाशु भट्टाचार्य, सो ये लोगों के साथ नहीं होता, तो कभी कभी होता था ऐसा। लेकिन वो तो अभी भी होता है, मैंने सुना है, मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ लकीली। इवन अभी भी मुझे लगता है हमने जो जो भी फिल्में की हैं, चाहे वो अलंकृता जी के साथ मॉडर्न लव थी, एवरीथिंग। आजकल तो वो लोग बोलते हैं कि भाई आप रिहर्स करेंगे, विल हैव रीडिंग्स एंड ऑल, विच आई लाइक वेरी मच। इट्स वेरी गुड, इट्स दैट मिडिल पाथ बिटवीन सिनेमा एंड थिएटर।
अगर चाइल्डहुड तक जाए आपके, यू हैड अ टफ चाइल्डहुड, राइट? एंड सुनने में आया कि आप ब्रेड विनर थी, अर्नर थी अपने फैमिली के लिए, आपने एजुकेशन भी नहीं कंप्लीट किया था। कहीं आपको वो हर्ट करता है आज तक?
एजुकेशन कंप्लीट नहीं, मैंने शुरू ही नहीं किया, मैं गई ही नहीं कभी स्कूल, सो वो कंप्लीट भी नहीं हुआ। Yes, that is a loss. Yes, that was not the right thing. But I really think that we have a choice what we want to talk about, or what you want to carry with you. Do I want to carry the baggage that I lost my childhood? No. If this was my destiny to be in the industry, I could not have had a better life.
देखा जाए एल्डर एक्टर्स को सॉलिड रोल्स बीच में नहीं मिल रहे थे, फिर नीना गुप्ता जी came out in the open. Are you aware of that?
Of course, everybody knows
yeah,
that.
so she came and she said, you know what, मुझे भी रोल दो, मैंने क्यों, मुझे ऐसे ऐसे रोल्स मिल रहे हैं। And then the game changed. उनको phones आने लगे, and then you saw that the roles for all the senior actors started becoming more solid.
I think it is Neena ji's individual story, but it was not as if actors were not getting role. It is her individual story that she started getting so much work, which is amazing, and it's brilliant, that she went and put herself out and said, I want work, and then she got work because she's a good actor. So it's brilliant. But I don't think it is that open for everybody. I think Shefali ji's work, we've been doing great work. If you look at her work, it is nothing, there's so many good actresses who've been working. Actually, there's so many of Shiba ji. I love Shiba. I just love Shiba's work. We work together in Pazani also. Now when I see her work, it is amazing. So I don't think Neena ji opened the gate for all other actresses. It was in her case, she did something which was praiseworthy.
What were those 3-4 moments in your life when you felt these are difficulties coming my way, but you conquered it also, and you're very proud of it? So that these young kids who are watching us right now will feel, yes, when hurdles come, you can.
I think as a human being, to be able to In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine. She is very, very dear friend of mine, and she does great work in mental health. And I was telling her, you know, there are these times we're having this conversation when you really go deep down in the pit. बोलते ना कुआं होता है जब आप बिल्कुल वहाँ जाते, वहाँ से जब ऊपर आना होता है पहला कदम लगता है कि आप कभी निकल नहीं पाएंगे. But we have to look at it and realize that's the first step to being free again. Though it's very difficult at that point to think like that. But that is the fact, and if you manage to come out of that, I think that's good. I feel very proud when I've worked hard and I can respect myself for doing my job properly. Those are good moments for me. I'm very happy when Shruti and Akshara do something good. That comes naturally. That's like, you know, as a mother, I feel very nice about that. So these are some moments, some sweet, some, बोलते ना, नमकीन मीठे.
जब अक्षरा और Shruti had their lull moments in their career too, we all go through it, right?
We all go through that, yes.
What do you tell them? क्या बोलती हैं?
I tell them what every mother tells their children. But they are very sensible girls. They are very hardworking girls. They have inherently got the strength how to tide over it. And also this generation works very differently, you know. So it's like they have a different way of coping with it, which is very smart and much better than our time. So I think we don't give them much advice, but we are always there to hold them.
आपने इतनी कम उम्र में शुरुआत की and then you face so much of stardom as well, and you are where you are now. You obviously didn't have a godfather, right? आपके पास कोई godfather नहीं था कि अच्छा ये right thing है, वो right thing है, वो सब. We all make mistakes. We learn from those mistakes,
Correct.
right?
I agree.
And we don't regret those mistakes because that's what who we are.
Learning is all about.
But what were those mistakes you made which you felt somewhere deep down that if I had someone to guide me na, better hota mere liye?
I don't know. You see, for me, you must understand there was no break. The transition was like you start at the age of 5 and suddenly you're 24 and you're finished and done. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It just happened, like connected, like a chain.
You're on a roll.
It is, yeah, you're on a roll. So there's no time to, films are coming, you're doing, films are releasing, you're going like that, like that. Only time that I took a decision was, okay, now I'm expecting, now this has to be done properly. I had finished doing what people start at 25.
You had finished it.
I was so ready to settle down, so ready to go motherhood, go to Madras where nobody knew, so I could buy vegetables in Panangal Park. Without nobody recognized me. You can't imagine the happiness of the first few 1.5 years in Madras. Was so immense. Road पे चलो, भाजी खरीदो, मच्छी खरीदो, मिठाई कुछ भी खरीदो, कोई आपको नहीं जानता. It was like, you know, imagine from the age of 5, everybody knows that, oh, this is Sarika. Nobody knew.
Very honestly, stardom, did it get on to you?
No, I think I'm, in that sense, I'm a misfit. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Because for me, it's really not about that. Of course, I like to be recognized for my effort. I like people to like it. And when they give me that much of love, it makes me feel very happy. So it's not that I don't appreciate all that. But for me, it's not about stardom or fame. It's really connected to my work. That is what gives me a lot of happiness when I'm on a set, when I'm performing.
No, but when you see people recognizing you, walking up to you, did it get on to you at that phase, which was early?
No.
But you did enjoy not being recognized.
That's what. So that was the whole thing. I don't know. For me, it's really my main passion, happiness, and everything, thrill is perform when I'm on the set doing my dubbing. Once that is over, it's left to the audience. Then I wait. Have they liked my work? Have they not liked my work? I'm okay with both of them. then I look for dark corners. I'm not a spotlight person.
You don't like the spotlight.
I'm very comfortable.
और ये पहले से, even when in your 20s ऐसा था?
Yes, always.
I remember once St. Andrews के पास मैं गाड़ी चला रहा था और अब चल के आ रही थी कुछ साल पहले.
हाँ.
ग्राउंड के पास अब चल रही थी and I just, you were just walking bindas, very easy.
That flower lane.
Flower lane. And I looked back and I said, that's Sarika. And I told my driver, stop, and I again looked back, but I thought you were enjoying the walk.
Yeah. That
And
was
I
my
said,
track, my running track. I must be on my way back if it was over.
how did you manage to achieve being alone and enjoying it?
I didn't manage, it just came naturally to me. I think these are things which come naturally to us, what we like and what we
Ji.
don't like.
Ma'am, do you miss companionship sometimes?
No, there are so many friends and there's so much, in a way, work is your companion. If you're working on a good script, not every film, but if you're working on a good script, पहले के 2-3 महीने तो उसी में निकल जाते हैं. You're working on it and it's a kind of a journey, which is nice. It's my journey, so I'm okay with it.
In those days, who are those actors जिनके साथ आपने काम किया, which आप कह रही हैं कि they actually became my family?
Actors. Smita.
Smita Patil.
Like that. Very, 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 very fond of her. Even now when I talk about her, it's difficult for me to talk about her. She was such a wonderful person. She was like family. Hari Bhai was like family, Sanjeev Kumar, because I worked with him since I was 6 years old. Till my last film, which I did when I stopped working and I was already carrying Shruti, was with him. So he was like family. But not that, but वो उम्र में फर्क होता है तो थोड़ा सा रहता है. Then, I don't know, Bashuda was like family.
You worked with Bachchan Saab, Satte Pe Satta.
Bachchan साहब को मेरा तो मतलब we have lots of work we've done together. I think we just take a big gap and then we meet again. We take a big gap and we meet again. It's like that.
In fact, I must say, जब भी मैं श्रुति से मिलता हूँ या अक्षरा से कम मिला, but श्रुति से, I think they are beautifully brought up girls. And I truly believe that. They have a lot of substance in them as well. Very intelligent girl. उनका EQ यानी emotional quotient भी बहुत strong है. Did Kamal sir and you both play an active role in bringing them up?
We did, but I have always said that any credit that you give to the children, after a certain age, they are them. They turn out who they are. We must understand that. Sometimes with the best of upbringing, it goes wrong. Sometimes with no upbringing, you have these fantastic kids. So I think the credit for Shruti and Akshu being who they are is who they are. What we have given them is just a backup.
जब आप sabbaticals लेते हो, फिर आप आते हो, फिर जाते हो, फिर आते हो, couple of times हुआ है. How do you let everyone know कि अब Sarika is ready for work? कैसे करते हो आप? Do you reach out to them या फिर?
No, actually, I've never done that. I don't know. I think I've never thought about it. So, I think पता चल जाता है लोगों को. I don't know. Like this time when I came back, Alankrita asked a friend of mine, who's a director herself, that would she do it, and I really wanted to do it. But so, I also wanted to work with Alankrita because she's so good. उन्होंने जो रत्ना जी के साथ फिल्म बनाई थी, Lipstick Under My Burqa. So, I said, of course, this is great, So I don't know, that came, then something else came. I don't know how it works.
ये current lot में who are the actors जिनको आप देखती हैं and say, wow, what talent there is?
Oh, there's so many of them.
जैसे
There are
कि?
so many. I don't know, नाम लेना थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो जाता है,
Oh, it's okay, you're admiring them.
No, I think there's so many of them. And there's so many of them whom you admire for different reasons. The other day we were talking about something for an interview, and like they were talking about, how women are being recognized and accepted in a different way, which is true.
Of course.
It is so different. There was a time you had to hide everything. Then even 10 years back, it was so different. But I was telling them, when you look at a Kareena, or you look at an Anushka or somebody, they are mamas and they are doing so well. Look at Kareena especially, you know, and it takes
They
a
own
lot.
themselves.
Yeah, they own, and we are open to it as an industry. You know, and when you compare it to a time where, forget being married, even if you had an affair, people would not accept you. So those are wonderful things which have happened. Look at Katrina,
Yeah.
successful, doesn't matter. You know, look at Alia today. I mean, these are wonderful changes, and all of them are doing that. You look at somebody like, there's so many. Bhumi, like I was telling you, I love Bhumi's work. I just enjoy her films. I don't know where she comes from. She's absolutely stunning, you know?
Imagine in a first film,
Yeah.
she actually put on tons and tons of kilos
Yeah.
to get on the big screen.
But she has grown so much with each film. She's becoming stronger and stronger and, you know, more captivating is the word I feel.
And so beautifully brought up. Anushka ho, Katrina ho,
Yeah.
Kareena ho. You know, the fact that they don't have dual lives.
Yes.
Right?
And I really applaud when I look at Alia also. This is how you live your life. This is how you own your life. You're talented, you're hardworking, but
those days were a lot more judgmental, na?
No, not judgmental. It was an issue. It was a real problem. All these false notions about image and all that. Because this is who you are, you own it. Just because you're working doesn't mean you have no personal life, you know. So these are very positive changes.
Wow.